Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Some prime time racing here at Bristol International Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee for the Food City 500. And let's get to the starting grid. You got Alan Kowicki in the 7 car on the pole. Outside pole sitters Brett Bodine in that Quaker State Ford. Starting third is Wallace. Starting fourth, Jared in the 18. Starting fifth, Strickland in the 12. Starting sixth, Davey Allison in the 28. Starting seventh, Irvin in the 4. Starting eighth, Schrader in the 25. Starting ninth will be Martin in the 6. Starting 10th, Michael Waltrip in the 30. Starting 11th in the 11 car is Elliott. Starting 12th in the 33 is Gant. Starting 13th, Shepard in the 21. Starting 14th is the King, Richard Petty in the 43. Starting 15th is Terry Labonte in the 94. Starting 16th is Darrell Waltrip in the 17. Starting 17th is Rudd in the 5. Starting 18th is Earnhardt in the 3. Starting 19th is Marlin in the 22. Starting 20th is Little in the 9. Starting 21st is Marcus in the 71. Starting 22nd is Trickle in the 8. Starting 23rd is Petty in the 42. Starting 24th is Musgrave in the 55. Starting 25th is Maynard in the 9. Starting 26th is Means in the 52. Starting 27th is Jeff Bodine in the 15. Starting 28th is Hamilton in the 68. Starting 29th is Sachs in the 41. Starting 30th is Rick Mass in the 1. Starting 31st is Cope in the 10. Starting dead last, shotgun to the field in the 16 is Dollenbach Jr. And we're ready to go racing, folks, here at Bristol. 26-turn race. Alan Kowicki going to lead us to the green flag here at Bristol. And here we go for some primetime short track racing on the network. And first up, it'll be a middle group of star. How many stars we got back here? First up is Sterling Marlin and that Maxwell House Junior Johnson. And right away, we got a problem for that Junior Johnson Thunderbird. See what kind of problem we got here with the 666s. Be a 15, that's not good. Cut tire causes wreck, roll for problem. Yellow flag comes out. So here at Bristol, nothing to the repair. So he is a B. So it takes a 10 to keep him in the race. Can Junior and that Maxwell House crew get him back out there? Yes, they can. He'll drop back to 32nd. Everybody else will just move up. Brings out a caution here right away. Typical short track racing. Wrecking, blew a tire already at the last Coliseum, Bristol, Tennessee. 100,000 people watching here tonight. Okay. Go to turn number 3 after the caution. Alan Kowicki bring us back to the green flag. It'll be a top group this time. Trouble in the top group. Uh-oh. Here we go. Trouble in the top group. Alan, it's a -1 to escape here at Bristol, so he needs an 8. Doesn't get it. Our leader is involved in the wreck. Alan Kowicki's involved in the wreck. Takes an 8 for Brett Bodine, and he barely gets it. Brett Bodine misses the wreck. Rusty needs a 9. He gets it with snake eyes, makes it through easy. Jarrett needs an 8, and he barely gets it. Hutch Strickland with a chip needs a 7, and he gets it without using this chip. Davey and Irvin one of them makes it, we won't be going to the middle group. Davy needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Davy Allison is involved in the wreck. Now, Ernie Irvin, if he makes it through, we won't be going to the middle group. He needs a 5 to make it through. And he doesn't get it. Ernie Irvin is involved in the wreck, so we will be going to the middle group. Schrader needs a 4, but he does have a chip. And he needs to use it. Schrader uses his chip. Mark Martin needs a 7. He doesn't make it through. Mark Martin's involved in the wreck. Michael Waltrip needs a 6. He makes it through. Awesome Bill needs a 9. And he doesn't make it through. Bill Elliott's involved in the wreck. Sure. A lot of good cars involved in this wreck here. Harry Gant needs an 8. And he does make it through. Handsome Harry makes it through. How about Morgan Shepherd here in the 21 needs a 6. He makes it through. The King needs a 6. He doesn't make it through. Richard's involved in the wreck. Terry needs a 10. He makes it through. DW needs an 8. He barely makes it through. Ricky Rudd needs a 8. And he doesn't make it through. Earnhardt needs a 9. He makes it through. And Little needs a 4. And barely makes it through. So we will not be going to the middle group. Everybody will move up here. To the bottom group, rather. Everybody will move up here. We'll see how many of these cars is able to get repaired, get back out on the track. Okay, first up is Ricky Rudd. He needs a 10 to get back in the race. He gets it. The King, he needs a 9. He gets it. Bill needs an 11. He gets it. Mark Martin needs a 10. He gets it. Ernie Irvin needs a 8. He barely gets it. Davy Allison needs a 11. He gets it. And Allen needs an 11. So everybody was able to fix their cars and back out on the track, but they're way back there now. We move on to turn number 6. Turn number 6 here at Bristol. And we got a bottom group of Reflex. See if these guys that just got their cars damaged can get out of the rear with the gear. Ricky Rudd's got Reflex. A 1, 2, 1. And Earnhardt holds him off. The King's got Reflex. A 1, 1, 4. And he gets DW. They got Richard's car fixed pretty good. Goes from 31st up to 9th. How about Awesome Bill and that Budweiser Ford? Junior get him fixed good with a 5, 6, 3. And he goes from 30th up to 19th. Mark Martin and that Valvoline Jack Roush, can he get up in the middle group? A 3, 3, 5. And he goes from 29th up to 13th. Dave Marcus drops back. Davey Allison has Reflex. See if you can get that Haviland Ford up there. 1, 1, 4. And he goes from 27th up to 9th. Richard doesn't stay there very long, drops back to 27th. Alan Kowicki with Reflex and a Star could get up into the top group. The pole sitter could get up to the top group. See what happens here. A 1-6-3. Bill holds him off. So he's got another shot here. A 4-2-1. And Terry holds him off there. He doesn't go anywhere. Wally Dolan back with a shot here. Oh, triples for Wally. Wally's got a problem. 21. That's a cut tire, causes a wreck. Out of the race, yellow flag. Man, every time you turn around, cautions, cautions, and more cautions. Cautions breed cautions. So Wally's out. See if they can get that car fixed. I don't think it says he has a shot here, does it? No, it says out of the race. Wally will be the first car out of the race. He started 32nd and will finish 32nd in that 16 Keystone car. Not a good day for Wally. Everybody moves up. That'll take us to turn number 8, and we'll have our pit stops. Be the middle group, 2 and 3 switch. We'll just move him up there like that. 2 and 3. See if any guys back here in the middle group can get some chips. First up will be Morgan Shepherd. He needs a 7. And he gets it. Nice job by the Woods brothers. Davey Allison needs a 10. And he gets it. Good job by Yates' crew. How about Little? He needs a 5 from Jack Roush. And those guys pulled off. Yes, they can. Mark Martin needs a 9. And Jack Roush comes through for him, too. Texas Terry Labonte needs an 8. Not a problem. These crews are doing a great job here early in the race. See what happens now. Earnhardt needs a 8. He doesn't get it. Mr. Trickle, Dick Trickle needs a 7. Doesn't get it. Cal Petty needs a 9. He doesn't get it. Ted Musgrave needs a 6. He gets it. Dave in the 9 car needs a 5. He gets it. Jimmy Means needs a 3 and doesn't get it. And Bill needs a 10 and he gets it. Now we'll see if anybody can beat Brett Bodine out of the pits. Let's move these guys up. A lot of chips back here in the middle group now. Only 4 cars didn't get chips. Okay, can anybody beat that Quaker State Ford out of the pits? 2-3. Rusty Wallace gets the job done. Gets that Miller Genuine draft car in the lead here on turn number 8. Roger Penske's pretty happy. Okay, turn number 9 now. Third way done this race. Be a top group of Reflex. Handsome Harry going for the lead. Takes a 4, 5, or 6 to beat Rusty. A 3-5. Handsome Harry gets that Oldsmobile Skull Bandit up front. Here on turn number 9. Okay. Ken Schrader trying to get that Kodiak Bear up front. 6-1's not going to get the job done. Matter of fact, it takes a 5. Takes a 6 to beat old Harry. Here comes Dale Jarrett in that Interstate Battery Pontiac. 2-3, nope. And Hutch Strickland with a chip. 4-4 needs to use his chip, but how about that? Gets that 12 car up there of Bobby Allison. He's a happy man in the pits right now. There's that 12 cars up front. Turn number 10 coming up. You got Hutch Strickland in the lead, Harry Gant second, Brett Bodine third, Dale Jarrett fourth, Ken Schrader fifth, Michael Waltrip sixth, Rusty Wallace seventh, Morgan Shepherd eighth, Davey Allison 10th, and Chad Little Davey Allison 9th, Chad Little 10th. Here we go, turn number 10. We got a middle group of stars. How many stars we got back here? Got a lot of chips too. First up is Cal Petty with 3-4-2, and Ken Schrader holds him off. Dale Earnhardt has star quality, a 5-3-2, and again Dale Jarrett holds off Dale Earnhardt. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville with a chip, a 6-2. So he's going to need to use his chip. Goes from 15th up to 3rd. Brett Bodine, who was leading this race, now back to 15th. Ted Musgrave with a chip and a star quality. A 2-4-1. He's going to need to use his chip. Goes from 13th up to 5th. Knocking Ken Schrader back to 13th. Here comes Terry Labonte in that 94 Sunoco car with a 2-5-5. He gets a little Mikey and doesn't need to use his chip. Here comes Mark Martin at Valvoline Ford with a 4-6-5. And he gets Rusty, drops him back to 11th, and Martin gets up to 7th without using his chip. Here comes Davey Allison with two chances here. Could get the lead and with a chip, especially if he can get up there in that top group without using the chip. A 2-3-5, and he does. He gets Dale Jarrett without using his chip out of Haviland Ford. Is flying. Now he's got a shot at the lead. It takes a 4 or 5 or 6 to get Hut. A 4-5. Davey does it without using his chip. Goes from 9th to the lead here on turn 10. How about that? Robert Yates, after that accident, has got that Ford running. And Morgan Shepherd with a shot here to get out of the middle group with a chip. A 5. He's going to need to use his chip, and he gets Elliott. Goes from 8th up to 3rd. Nice job. A lot of movement here with all those chips. Davey, now your leader. Harry Gant, 2nd. Morgan Shepherd, 3rd. Hutch Strickland, 4th. Ted Musgrave, 5th. Terry Labonte, 6th. Mark Martin, 7th. Bill Elliott, 8th. Dale Jarrett, 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is Chad Little. So we go to turn number 11. We got a top group of control. Who's got control? Mark Martin's got control. It'll take a 6 to beat Davey. A 3-2. Let's see if they burn their chips. They don't. Terry Labonte coming after Davey with a chip. 1-6. He gets Davey. See if they burn their chips here. They don't. Davey wants to hold on to his chip, I guess. Ted Musgrave now with a shot to get Terry. Takes a 6 to beat Terry. 5-2, nope. Hutch Strickland trying to get the lead back. 1-5, nope. And last one's handsome Harry Gant with a 3-3, no. So we go to turn number 12. It'll be the bottom group control. Let's see who's got control back here. Ricky Rudd in that 5 car with a 152. And Kyle Petty holds him off. DW trying to get out of the rear with the gear with a 131. And he gets Ken Schrader. Goes from 30th up to 13th. Good job by DW. He loves Bristol. That's for sure. Here's Jeffrey Bodine in that Bud Moore 15. Wow, triples. Jeffrey Bodine has a problem. It's a 52. That's a clutch problem. We'll roll for repair. We are in the middle part of the race. Bodine needs a 5 to stay in the race to fix that clutch. Doesn't get it. Jeffrey Bodine will finish 31st, the second car out of the race. Okay. Who else has control back here? Alan Kowicki trying to get out of the bottom group with a 4-2-3. And Chad Little uses his chip, holds him off. Sterling Marlin in that Maxwell House car. Can he get out of the bottom group? Not with a 6, he can't. How about Derek Cope in that 10 car? A 5, not going to get it done. Rick Mast, a 3-6-2. And he gets Jimmy Means, goes from 22nd up to 19th. Last car back here with control is Greg Sachs in that 41. Not with a 5, he's not. Leaves us with 30 cars still running here. And we're on to turn number 13. Cross flags are out halfway through this race. Halfway mark. And it'll be a middle group with TV in the middle. First up is Dave Maynard with a chip. A 5, he's going to need to use that chip. And he takes over second from Morgan Shepherd. Goes from 14th up to 3rd, rather. Next up is Rusty Wallace. See if he can get up here to the top group. Not with that 6, he can't. How about Dale Jarrett? Can he get up there? A 4-6-4. And he makes Mark Martin use his chip. And now Bill Elliott with a shot here to get back up in that top group. I don't think he's been up there yet. With a 1-5-6. Makes Davey use his chip, though. Davey holds him off. Turn number 14 here with Terry Labonte in the lead. Harry Gant second. Dave Maynard third. Hut Strickland fourth. Ted Musgrave fifth. Davey Allison sixth. Mark Martin seventh. Bill Elliott 8th, Dale Jarrett 9th, and Chad Little holding on to that top 10 spot. We got a top group of star. How many stars we got up here? Davey Allison, 2 chances to get Terry. It takes a 6 to beat Terry. 2-5 didn't quite get her done. 3-6 gets it done, but Terry's got a chip and uses it. Texas Terry Labonte holds him off. Ted Musgrave going for the lead here. With a 5, not going to happen. How about Hut trying to regain the lead here? Not with a 1-2, he's not. And that's it for the top group with star. Turn number 15. We got a middle group of rare problem in the middle group. What kind of rare problem we got in the middle group? 23 is pit crew member injured in the pit. Reduced pit crew grade by 1 level. So everybody's pit crew grade will drop 1 level. Make a note of that. Pit crew. -1 level. That'll be hurting people, sure. Here we go to turn number 16. And we got a middle group of Smart. Smart in the middle group. First up is Rick Mast. Not with a 6, he's not going nowhere. Next up is Mr. Petty, Kyle Petty, double Smart. See if we can get the lead here. A 2, 3, 5. He gets Hutch Strickland, goes from 17th up to 4th. Now he's got a shot at the lead. Take a 6 to beat Terry, though. A 1-1 doesn't get her done. Dale Earnhardt with the Smart trait. 1, 4, 5. He gets Ted Musgrave, goes from 16th up to 5th. Got Brett Bodine here. He's Smart. And that 26 Ford of Kenny Bernstein. 2-1's not getting her done. How about Morgan Shepherd? Can he get that Wood Brothers up front again? A 1, 4, 4. And he does. He goes from 14th up to 5th. Knocks Earnhardt back. Little Mikey. Michael Waltrip in that 30 Smart. Not with a 6, he's not. Rusty Wallace is Smart. 5, 3, 3. And Kyle Petty holds him off. Dale Jarrett here in 9th place, trying to get up to the top group. A 2, 4, 3. And Shepherd holds him off. Bill Elliott with a shot to get up here to the top. With a 5, 2, 5. He goes from 8th up to 3rd. Knocks Dave back. And that's it for turn number 16. Pit stop time. There's the money stop, the last pit stop of the race. And it is both groups, 3 and 6 switch. See how many crews can come through here on the money stop. Grab some chips here. First up is Texas Terry Labonte. Can they come through for him? He needs an 8. No. How about Handsome Harry Gant needs a 9? He gets it. Bill Elliott needs a 10. Doesn't get it. Mark Martin needs a 9. Barely gets it, but good enough. Morgan Shepherd needs a 7. Gets it. Davey Allison needs a 10. Gets it. Kyle Petty needs a 9. Gets it. Dave needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Jarrett needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Little needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Rusty needs an 8. Gets it. Grab some more chips here. Dick Trickle needs a 7. Doesn't get it. Rick Mast needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Earnhardt needs an 8. He gets it. Brett Bodine needs a 7. He gets it. How about Ted Musgrave needs a 6? He gets it. Hut Strickland needs a 6. He gets it. You got the Waltrip's Mikey and DW. Mikey needs a 6. Doesn't get it. DW needs an 8. He gets it. Bill was the only one in the top group that didn't get a chip. It's going to hurt. Going to hurt. Oh, that's right. Texas Terry Labonte didn't get a chip either. The leader didn't get one. Forgot about that. These two are pretty much setting ducks, I think, here late in the race. We'll see. See if anybody can beat Terry out of the pits. And Bill beats him out of the pits, gets up front. First time he's led the day here at turn number 17. But he's a setting duck with no chips. That's for sure. See what happens here. Turn number 18. We got a middle group of Heat. Heat in the middle group. First up is Rick Mass. 3-6-3. And Terry holds him off. Here comes Dick Trickle with a 5. Needed a 4. Here comes Chad Little with a 1-1-4. And Handsome Harry holds him off without using the chip. Here comes Dave Maynard with a 1-2-5. And Mark has to use his chip. Here comes DW with a chip. With a 4-4-3. Davey holds him off. DW is going to use his chip and make Davey burn his. Next up is Brett Bodine. Can he get that Quaker Steak Ford up front with a 4-3-3? Morgan holds him off. Brett's going to use his chip and make Morgan burn his. And here comes Rusty. 2 chances. Could get the lead here. With a 3-2-6. He gets Mark Martin without using his chip. Goes from 8th up to 3rd. And now he's going after Bill for the lead. Takes a 5 to beat Bill without using his chip. And he'll need to burn his chip. But Rusty Wallace gets that Pontiac up front here at the Food City 500 at Bristol on turn number 18. And that's it for turn 18. On to turn number 19 with a top group of Trouble in the top group. Uh-oh, here we go. Trouble in the top group. Takes a 9 for Rusty, -1 here today for escape. Rusty makes it through. Harry Gant needs an 8, but he's got a chip. He'll need to use it. Bill needs a 9, and he gets it. Morgan Shepherd needs a 6. He doesn't get it. The Woods Brothers is 21's involved. Davey Allison needs a 6. He doesn't get it. Davey's involved in the second time. Wreck number 2. Cal Petty's got a chip. He needs a 7 not to use it. Doesn't need to use it. And Texas Terry needs a 10. And he barely gets it. We will not be going to the middle group. So everybody just moves up. That brings out the caution. Let's see if these guys can repair their car. It's late in the race. Not a lot of time to get back up front. See what happens here. And we dropped their letter grade by 1 because of that rare problem. So they're both D's. So it takes a 4 for both of them to get back in the race. Here's Jeff Bodine. Doesn't get it. Well, he's already out of the race. Sorry about that. It's Davey Allison and Morgan Shepherd. Sorry about that. They're both A, so there'll be a B. Takes a 6. So Davey does not get back out in the race. Davey Allison will finish 30th. Not a good day for Davey. How about Morgan Shepherd? He needs a, say he needs a 6. No, he needs a 7. Sorry about that, a 7. We're late in the race here. No, 6. We dropped 1 grade. Confusing myself here. We need a 6 because he's a B now, not an A, and he doesn't. So 21 a Shepherd will finish 29th. All righty. On to turn number 21. Here at Bristol, laps are winding down. We got a middle group of TV in the middle group. First up is Greg Sachs, that 41 car with a 163. And Earnhardt has to use his chip. Dave Maynard the third with a shot to move up here. Not with a 6, he's not. Dale Jarrett with a shot to move up. A 134. And Kyle Petty has to use his chip to hold him off. And how about this? Hut Strickland with a chip. A 2-3-1. He'll have to use his chip to move up, but he goes from 10th up to 4th. 10-4, good buddy. Knocks Kyle Petty back. Move on to turn number 22. All those chips we had a while ago, they're all gone. Except for Ted Musgrave. Here we go, turn 22. We got a middle group of Heat in the middle group. Let's see what we got back here. First up is Rick Mast. That 1 car, a 266. He gets it, goes from 16th up to 7th, knocking Earnhardt back. Dick Trickle's got Heat. A 3-2-2. And Bill Elliott holds him off. Chad Little with Heat. With a 4-5-1. Oh, Mark Martin holds him off. How about Maynard here? 13th, can he move up? 2-6-2. And Rick Mass holds him off. DW with Heat. Trying to get that Western Auto Parts up front with a 5-2-2, and Bill holds him off. Kyle Petty trying to get that mellow yellow Pontiac up front with a 2-3-3, and he goes from 10th up to 4th, knocks Hutt back. They just flip-flopped a little bit ago, and here comes Brett Bodine, last car with Heat in the middle group. With a 3-1-4, and Harry Gann holds him off. On to turn 23. 4 turns to go. We get a middle group of Smart. He's Smart back here in the middle group. First one is Michael Waltrip. Not with a 6, he's not smart enough. Dale Earnhardt's up next. With a 1-5-1, that 1 ain't going to get her done. Mark Martin holds him off. Dale Jarrett trying to get up front with a 1-3-4. And Kyle Petty holds him off, being double smart. Next one that's smart is Ted Musgrave with a chip. A 2-3-2. So he needs to use his chip, but he gets 4th place. How about Ted Musgrave? Last few weeks, he's been running good. The last one that's smart is Brett Bodine. And a 4-6-5. He gets Rick Mast. Goes from 8th up to 7th. Turn 24, 3 turns to go. We got a bottom group of trouble in the bottom group. This could take us to the end of the race. It could end under caution. Easy for me to say. First up is Jimmy Means. Needs a 9. He doesn't get it. Jimmy Means is involved in the wreck. Derek Cope needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Cope's involved in the wreck. One more, and this race is going to end under caution. Rusty Wallace is going to win her. One more car is involved in this wreck. Sterling Marlin needs a 7. Doesn't get it. This race is going to end under caution. Alan Kowicki needs an 8. Doesn't get it. Alan Kowicki's involved in the wreck. The King needs a 6. Richard doesn't get it. Man, they are all wrecking back here. What a melee. Parts are all over the track. Swerving Irvin needs a 5. Doesn't get it. The 4 cars involved in the wreck. Dave Marcus needs a 7. Doesn't get it. Dave's involved in the wreck. How about Ken Schrader? He needs a 4. Doesn't get it. And the last car is Ricky Rudd. Needs an 8. Is Ricky far enough back to miss all this? Yes, he was. Ricky's the only car back there that was not involved in this wreck. Ain't that something? Sure. Okay. Schrader needs a 4 to get back out on the racetrack. Doesn't happen. Kenny will finish 28th in that 25 car. That Kodiak Bear was all messed up. Dave Marcus, he needs a 3. Doesn't get it to 71. He'll finish 27th. Ernie Irvin, he needs a 3. Not happening. The 4 car will finish 26th. The King, can he get back out on the track? He needs a 4. Doesn't get it with that box cars. Richard, after finishing so well last week, will finish 25th this week. Alan Kowicki, he needs a 6 to get back in there. He gets it. Alan Kowicki right now is back in the race. How about Sterling Marlin? He needs a 5. He doesn't get it. The 22 car finished 24th. Derek Cope, he needs a 4. And he gets it. Derek Cope's back in this race. And last one is Jimmy Means, needs a 3. And Jimmy doesn't get it. He'll finish 23rd. Jimmy Smut Means finishes 23rd. And like I say, this race will end under caution. So your winner is going to be Rusty Wallace in that Miller Genuine Draft Pontiac. Good job by Rusty and that Penske crew to get the win here at Bristol. Finishing second, handsome Harry Gant in that 33. Finishing third in that Budweiser Junior Johnson Ford is Bill Elliott. How about this? That Ted Musgrave in that 55. Finishing fourth. Like I say, he's been running good the last few races. Texas Terry Labonte in that 94 Sunoco finishes in the top 5. Good job by Terry. Running sixth in the 6 car is Mark Martin. Finishing 7th in that Quaker State Ford is Brett Bodine. Finishing 8th in the 1 car is Rick Mass. Nice race for Rick. Finishing the 9th is Kyle Petty in that 42. And rounding out the top 10 in that 12 car is Hut Strickland. Finishing 11th in that 17 car is DW. Finishing 12th in the 18 is Jarrett. How about this? Finishing in the top 15 in that 9 car is Dave Maynard. Finishing 14th in the 9 car is Chad Little. Finishing in the top 15 is Dick Trickle. Finishing 16th is Dale Earnhardt. And finishing 17th in the 30 car is Michael Waltrip. Finishing 18th, didn't hear much about him, and that's old Hamilton in the 68. Quiet race, missed all the wrecks. Finishing 19th in the 41 is Greg Sachs. Finishing 20th is Ricky Rudd. Finishing 21st in the 10 car is Derek Cope. And the last car still running on the track in the 7 is Alan Kowicki. He was involved in 2 wrecks. That's how he got back there, our pole sitter. Not a good race for him. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the race here at Bristol. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for reminders on your way out of Bristol. Hit that like button and leave any comments. Until next time, y'all take care.